Hello everyone and welcome to our guide on how to change your ARK Survival Ascended game mode. Listen, if you ask me, ARK Survival Ascended is already a difficult enough game without having to worry about any of your friends potentially harming you in-game. So, when talking about different types of game modes, we're talking about the difference between PvP and PvE. And today we're going over how to change your game mode so that you can switch between the two flawlessly. How to change ARK server game mode. The first thing that you want to do, as in most of our tutorials, is head to your dashboard and hit the red stop server button and double down on the pop-up that appears. After just a few moments, you'll see that the server will stop and it'll say server stop up on the top left-hand side. From here, you're going to go to the left-hand side under the General Settings tab and select General. Then you're going to go into the search bar up at the top and look up PvE. Now, one of the only things that should pop up is anything related to PvE. So go ahead and scroll down a little ways to the PvE section and you'll see a bunch of different settings that can be changed related to this specific setting. What we want to change today, though, is just the PvE checkbox that changes the game from PvP to PvE. Once you've selected that checkbox, you're going to go ahead and hit the green Save Changes button down at the bottom of the page. After just a few moments, the page will refresh and you'll see up at the top that it says the settings have been successfully saved. From here, you're going to head back to the dashboard by clicking the dashboard button over on the left-hand side, and when the page pops up, you're going to start the server back up with the green Start Server button and double down on the pop-up that appears once more to make sure that your server settings have officially been saved and the server can get back up and running. Changing game modes with config files. If for some reason the first method didn't work, or you just want to have a backup in case it ever does have some sort of error, you can follow this second part of the guide. Once again, stop your server the same way that we always do, and head over to the left-hand side under the Settings tab, and you're going to select the Config Files setting. This is a different setting area that we're going to go to, other than the general settings like usual. In this new pop-up, you're going to switch from the game.ini files to the game user settings.ini file, and you're going to hit Control F on your keyboard. This will pull up a search bar, not unlike the one that we use in the actual server panel, and you can look up Server PvE. Here you can see, because we've already done part 1 of this tutorial, that it is actually set to true once the server's been reset. But if you want to change it back to the default, which is false, where PvP is enabled, then you can set it to false, or set it to true depending on which setting you want. Either way, hit the green Save Changes button, head back to your dashboard once more, and hit the green Start Server button to start your server back up. Conclusion. If you're tired of your friends being a problem in your server, this is an easy fix. If you happen to like this video, please consider leaving a like, subscribing, and ringing that notification bell. That way we know this is the type of content you like to see. Until next time.
Huh.